Hello guys, it's Michael here from Mixing Mango, and yeah, today I have a slightly serious commentary. So yeah, I thought I'd do this little commentary. I was just kind of bored. I wanted to do something, so I thought I'd make a nice little commentary for you guys. Um, as for in the back is just, I mean, for the video in the back, sorry. It's just Bandos clips. It's just pretty much, it went for a 2 or 3 hour Bandos trip, and I thought I'd just show to you guys pretty much every single kill that I got and what I was getting. This is probably from about an hour, and yeah, about 5 minutes I get a pretty nice drop. I'm not going to give it away. Don't want to spoilers. And then I think about 7 or 8 minutes, I can't remember this one. I get another drop, but I wasn't filming because Josh was distracting me. He was talking to me, so I just forgot to unpause the Camtasia, so I didn't film it. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. But you know, I still showed the drop in the invent, and then I showed that I have Gatto boots on, so it can't be my boots. So I just kind of gave that away. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I got Bandos boots, my second drop. But yeah, so still keep watching the video or just kind of play it off in the background. But yeah, the main thing I want to talk about is RuneScape in general. Like, I know this has been covered by so many different commentators, and I just thought I wanted to give my input on what I felt. How is RuneScape dying as a whole? Like, sorry. Anyway, is RuneScape dying as a whole, like in general, not just sorry, I just had a coughing fit. Anyway, so is RuneScape dying as a whole in general, like not just the live game, but is the live game and the fact that EOC has now, not EOC, '07 has come, has that just completely destroyed the community? And also YouTube, like where is YouTube going with RuneScape? Now, I think I'll talk about YouTube first. So we do EOC stuff. Me and Josh never really got into the '07. I'm not sure if we ever planned to get into the '07, but me personally, like, yeah, I like '07. That's when I started playing pretty much in '05, '06. But I prefer the EOC because on the EOC I have Turmoil, I have Extremes, I have Dual Drygles, I have Bandos. I've spent so much time getting my levels up, like agility. I'm never going to 70 agility again. That was a killer, like for me personally. And I've got 99 fletching and other stuff that like isn't hugely important, but I don't really want to start from zero again. So I don't think I'd ever go onto the '07 servers and do that. Now, that's just my opinion. Don't have a go at me because I'm not saying that '07, the idea that you start from zero again is stupid, but I just personally feel that it's not the right choice for me because I'd rather keep on the live game, on the EOC. And also the evolution of combat, I'm quite liking it. Like, I like the abilities, I like that it's not just AFK and then use your specs every couple of minutes when they recover. So yeah, I kind of like that, and that's the same as Josh. We just prefer the EOC in general, and yeah, we're not going to be playing '07. So now that comes on to my point of other YouTubers. Now, other YouTubers, all the big names, you know, like RuneShark and SparkMac and people like that, they all play, and Alcon and stuff, they all play the '07 game. Like, they used to do just EOC, like, they carried on playing the EOC, even when the EOC came out, they carried on playing it, and they carried on doing it until '07 came out. They had huge petitions about it. They wanted Jagex to put this into the game, and they finally did. And that kind of has split the YouTube community because, as I've seen on some of their videos, whenever these YouTubers try to upload EOC like videos instead of an '07 one, like RuneShark had a problem with it recently, they just get huge dislike to like ratios, and it's kind of just like people just if you see an EOC video and you don't want to watch an EOC video, just don't click on it. But they're just personally annoyed that their commentator that does '07 server videos all the time is now doing one EOC video. So, you know, it's difficult because as an EOC person, I did actually go vote on '07, and yet all the '07 people say, oh yeah, we're not gonna do stuff for the EOC, the EOC's crap. But don't forget, guys, in the end of the day, we did kind of help you get the '07. But, you know, I'm not bitter, whatever. So yeah, and that kind of comes on to my next point, that if people do want to watch EOC gameplay on YouTube, you've got to kind of like not search near and far, but there is a lot less demand for EOC now. People just watch oh 07 because people prefer oh 07, even though there are half the people still on EOC rather than oh 07, and half of them are on oh 07. The YouTube community is more split towards oh 07. They're all doing videos with oh 07. People like RuneShark, SparkMac, Number One Boss, they're all doing oh 07, but then there are a couple of people still doing EOC stuff, but it's a split community. You've got to search for quite a while to get commentaries about EOC stuff, because people like Dardan and Stefan SSB, they do a lot of EOC, but they're just bossing. Like, they don't do commentaries as such about the EOC. So it's, I don't know. I just have to say, kind of, we've moved back. The live game is kind of not really getting broadcasted as a YouTube entity anymore. It's more just oh 07, and personally for me that's a shame, because it means that I watch less YouTube. I used to, or I watch quite a bit of YouTube, watch all my favourite commentators, but now I just don't enjoy watching oh 07 videos, so I'd rather just not watch YouTube, and it is kind of a shame, but things change. People have to change, and you have to adapt. So yeah, so my next point, after talking for quite a long time about YouTube, which is not what I wanted really, is RuneScape dying as a whole? Like, people say that RuneScape, games like RuneScape, World of Warcraft, they're a fad. They're kind of like a trend that people do for a couple of years, and then it kind of fizzles out, and then something else will overtake it. And we've seen that with some huge social networks. Like MySpace was huge for like half a year, and now look, no one goes on MySpace. It's just Facebook and Twitter, and even now, slightly Facebook is getting slightly pushed out to like Twitter, because, well, personally in my friends group, people just go on Twitter now instead of going on Facebook. I don't have a Twitter account, but it kind of shows that, is RuneScape a fad that might be coming to its end? Like, are people starting to turn away from RuneScape because they realise, A, they don't want to play oh 07, and B, they just don't like the live game for reasons unknown to me. I love the live game, but is RuneScape dying? Like, I have to say, from a view of many YouTubers and people who have quit the game, they feel yes, because they're not playing the game that they started on. They're not playing the game that they love. But I think at the end of the day, it's a difficult topic, because you can't leave a game as it is perfect in its glory days, in its like in the best days of its of RuneScape's career, when there were 500,000 people online. I don't even remember that, but still, in those kind of the highlights, it's difficult to say. Like the best days of the RuneScape career, community and stuff. People say, yeah, we want that again, but it's hard, because as a developer, as a game creator like Jagex, they've got to make new updates to keep A, try and attract new players, and B, keep the older players, and it's difficult to get that balance. And at the moment, people say Jagex are getting it wrong. Yeah, the people are saying they suck, but I personally think that they've done it actually really well. They've created an oh 07 server for people who don't want to play EOC and want to go level up and get new levels and just start all over again from oh 07 and play the game that they fell in love with, maybe. And then there are other people who can play the EOC like me, and I like that. I personally think that's excellent, and yet people are still unhappy with Jagex because they feel that they haven't done enough for the EOC now. But I don't know, they've okay, the last recent update that they did was horrific, the one with the God Wars update, because that is still, they've still completely ruined some parts of combat. But I think they're trying to fix it. Dry Gauls are back, Penance seems better, Soul Split is still good again, and I just think sometimes people are overly critical of a game's producer just because they find minor flaws that they kind of make major, because Jagex do try their best. There are some people inside Jagex that aren't brilliant at their job. I'm not going to name any names, but just some of the updates are a bit horrific sometimes. Um, yeah, Solomon's School of Fortune. But yeah, apart from that, I think that Jagex are doing quite well at creating an all-rounder game, because at the end of the day, like, the answer to the question, is RuneScape dying? I don't personally think it is. I'm really enjoying RuneScape personally as a whole. I think, yeah, less people are playing the game, people are moving away from the game, and yeah, it is kind of sad to see that maybe in 5 to 10 years there will only be 10,000 people on the servers and RuneScape as a whole will die. But it's lasted so long as a game. It's what? Started in 2001 or something crazy like that. It's been 12 years or something like that. I don't even know. But it's been crazy how long it's been around, so I don't think it's going to be going anywhere soon. And that is the same for us, on our channel. We won't be going from RuneScape anytime soon. Me and Josh are enjoying the game so much. And yeah, we are really, really enjoying the game because, I don't know, I think we've got to the point where we've just started pretty much completing our account. Josh just recently got something pretty cool. I'm not going to give it away. But yeah, and I'm just getting onto extremes, getting close to overloads, and then I've just got my magic and my range, and then I'm close to max combat as well. So, it is, in general, I am really enjoying the game, and I think, as a whole, I do want to try and get some more 99s as a whole and try and get my account a bit better, get a 2,200 skill total. Who knows, to be honest, because you never know. I could, next week, just suddenly start playing World of Warcraft. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, as a whole, just a final conclusion, is RuneScape dying? Up to you guys. It's for you to decide, really. I think that is my final input on it, because I personally feel that RuneScape is still amazing and still a great game, and you just gotta see what updates they bring out to really decide whether it is a dying game or it's still got the golds, So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.